Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? What's good, everyone? I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, it's your boy, Top Boy. Back at it again. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. All right, so 3 minutes to the current closure here. So let's just open up with a prayer real quick and we shall start. Right. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you, Lord, for the week. We come to you, Lord, today to ask you, Lord, to give us the strength and the wisdom to be able to maneuver the charts and be able to get success from the charts today. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right. What's good, everyone? I hope everyone is well, and I hope the music today is not loud as the previous days here. All right, so we're just going to start getting into we're just gonna start with the top-down analysis here quickly so that we can see how the current closure is gonna look like, right? So let's look at the week here. We have a new candle for the week, right? This is a new candle. It just opened right now, by the way. And what do we notice here? We notice, let's see something here. We notice that we have a range here, right? We were in a range, we closed bullish previously, right? So we probably are bullish for the most part here this week, right? And another thing is currently we can't say we are bullish. We might just be looking into getting in the cells here. Why am I saying that? We tapped previous target. If you guys can watch this area here, you'll see that this is like previous target tapped, right? This is the previous support, and price actually tapped that area, and looks like price is trying to create a lower wick here before moving up, right? Let's look at the daily quickly here. The daily time frame is telling us that the previous is bullish as well, but still we are at targets tapped, right? And one thing that I'm noticing here in this area is that price like literally just is playing around in this area here. And so let's see if we are looking to go bullish or bearish in this session here. All right, so we're going to look at the 1 hour time frame as well. The 1 hour time frame is in a range and price is just basically playing around here. Are we going to go lower or are we going to go higher here in the next hour? Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour time frame is looking money here. Probably the sales are making more sense. We'll see how everything plays out. Then let's look at the 30 here. 1 minute to a closure for the 30. And what do we notice here? We notice that price is hitting previous resistance here, and we are basically playing around in this area here. So are we going to get in the buys or sells here? We kind of in a very choppy range, so we might just wait it out for these next few minutes here and probably go in the next few candles here. Yeah, we are probably going to wait it out 40 seconds to a closure here. Let's see how price closes. How's everyone doing? Happy new Monday. Yeah, Monday price action is always like this, so you just need to make sure that you don't get yourself in tough positions here. Yeah, don't get yourself in tough positions here. Price is really playing around here. Let's look at the 5 minute time frame. I know we usually don't trade it a lot, but yeah, 5 minute time frame. Okay, we are basically tapping support here. The new candle has opened. Yeah, the new candle has opened here, and we are actually currently looking uh Oh yeah, let's see the 15. What is the 15 telling us? The 15 is basically telling us that yeah, we created support here, and the sales are probably not going to play out currently. And yeah, man, let's see. Yeah, probably the buys to fill the wick here might just make sense. But I'm not going to get in the buys here. We just entered the market. We can't take trades impulsively here. So I'm going to wait it out and we will see as the candles play out here and price action, what price wants to do here. Okay. Yeah, man, nothing for now, nothing. Uh, Let me just fix the my other charts here. I'm looking at charts on the side here. So let me just fix them and make sure that everything looks good so that when we take a trade, we don't take unnecessary trades. So on my other charts, I have the 4 hour, what's this? I have the 15-minute time frame on gold, and I also have the 4 hour time frame on gold. So I basically have all the time frames set up for myself here so that I can see how everything is playing out, right? So because one thing that you need to make sure is you need to be able to tell different time frames, right? So different time frames are going to tell you different stories. If you're going to look at one time frame, you won't be able to look at to see the bigger picture, right? So the reason why I have different charts here is so that I can tell the bigger picture of what price is trying to do. So that's one thing that you need to be careful of. And yeah, please let me know if you guys can hear me. um, yeah, let me know if I'm audible. And let me know if the music is too loud here. Last week, the music was way, way too loud. I wasn't aware of it actually. Oh, the music is too low. Okay, let me try and fix the music and make it a bit and take it up a smidge here. How's the music now? I don't think I can take it any higher. How's the music now? Is the music in my voice proper? What about my voice? Can you guys hear my voice now? Perfect. 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 Let's go. Let's go. All right. So I'm going to open up my phone here for live chat. If you guys have any comments or you guys have any questions you'd like to ask, feel free to do that. Feel free to ask any question. Yeah, I saw the buys playing out here actually. When I was like, the buys are probably going to play out in this area, I actually saw it coming. But yeah, this is not our trade. We just got in the market. We can't be trading impulsively here. What happened to my lines now? Where are my lines? Why did the lines just disappear? Weird. What? Guys, do you not have lines there? What's price trying to do now? None. Never. Happy New Week, everyone. Looking forward to more dab. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We are back on the table. What's up, Alice? What's up, non-neighbor? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Looks like we got girls. Looks like we got we We have girls. Looks like we have girls, guys. W. It's nice to see girls join trading. Guys, I'm still confused. Like I literally had lines, but anyways, we will just draw new ones. That's not an issue. Yeah. Yeah. We had lines, guys. I don't know where they disappeared to, but we'll just draw new ones, right? So let me look at the 30-minute time frame here quickly. Yeah, the 30-minute is what we are going to be trading here. So let's see how price decides to close in the next few minutes here. Yeah, we have resistance in this area, which is pretty tough, eh? It's pretty tough. Price is basically, playing around in the range. And guys, based on our strategy, we do not trade ranges. Based on our strategy, we don't trade ranges. All right? Okay. Okay, yeah. So basically, what are we looking to yeah, what are we looking for here? So this is what I'm basically looking for in the market right now. The buyers, yeah, probably the buyers, but we are probably gonna have to wait for price to do something like this, right? And then after price does something like this, then we will be interested in taking the buyers to this area here, right? This is pretty much it for me. That's the plan. I'm waiting to see price do something similar to this. Probably this current candle, if it can close above. Let me just drop the plan for you guys. Right. Yeah, if it can close above something like this, then this candle will be good to go, right? So this is the current plan, and yeah, that's pretty much it for me. And then what about the cells? What about the cells? What about the cells? What about the cells? Okay, let's see what the cells have in play for us here. Um, Probably, yeah. If price closes bullish like this now, the way it closed right now, right? We would be entertaining price only if it closes back below like this, right? If the next candle closes back below like this, yeah, price will be looking money here, right? Price will be looking money uh, to keep on pushing lower here and probably fill the wick. But we are obviously going to take our profit in this area here. This is where we are going to take profit here, right? 80% of price, we are going to take it somewhere around here and potentially move lower here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is pretty much it, right? And then the buys, obviously, I did draw them up. If price closes above here, we are looking money, right? We are looking money because I'm taking the buys to push up here. But if we close something like this, okay, for example, let's just say we close something like this, right? Right here. Let's just say we close right here, for example. Let me see. How many pips would it be to fill this area here? Nah. 30 pips, 20 pips is too small for me. I'm not going to be able to take those buys to tap this area. Nah, it's not, I wouldn't be interested in that. I'd be more interested in taking, uh, yeah, buys afterwards. Like, yeah, that would be it for me, right? Any questions? Does anyone have questions for me here? Yeah, very tight price action today. Okay. Uh, all right, 18 minutes for a close right here. How are we going to close? I saw some other person post sell price. Hey, I was shocked, guys. I was shocked when I saw like there's this other person on Telegram that I used to subscribe to like long ago. And then I saw him posting sales for people. It's like sell gold. I'm like, eh. Right now I'm looking at gold and it's buying and I'm like surprised. I'm like shocked. I'm like, eh, bruh, why are you giving people wrong information like that? Like most of you guys subscribe to wrong things. Like, I don't know why. Like you guys really need to lock in. Like you really need to lock in. Stop, you know, stop allowing people to just give you things that don't make sense. Right? Stop allowing people to give you things that don't make sense. Like I've realized a lot of times people just, are out here taking signals from people. Most of the time, wrong signals. Most of the time, like I don't understand. So you guys better, better make sure that you don't fall for these tricks, right? Just make sure that you guys don't fall for these tricks. Yeah, and we are probably not going to be live during NY today, New York, but London we will be live for London. So I'll just let you know. I'll just let you guys know. Yeah, we're going to have buys above this area here. I'll let you guys know in the group if we are going to have London. I mean New York, but we are having London today. London sesh. Below. Yeah, on the 15-minute, what am I waiting to see here? Yeah, I'm probably waiting for price to do something like this, right? Ideally, it would be better if we close above here. That would look money, right? If we close above, treaty. But this is what I'll be waiting on. If we get something like this, W hash. Yeah, if we get something like this, man. All right, the new candle is opening. Yeah, if the new candle closes something similar to this, and yeah, it closes above and not below this area here, money. And if we close bullish here, yeah, like something like this. Let's say, for example, price pushes lower, closes above. Yeah, I might still be open for the buys. I might still be open for the buys. Yeah, I'm more bullish than bearish today. And the reason why I'm more bullish than bearish is this. is this area here, right? The previous 4 hour was bullish, price pushed up, and what we might just be witnessing here is price going higher to basically um yeah fill this wick here. Yeah, that's basically what I'll be looking for today. So let's see how this 15 candle closes. Yeah, money. If we close something like this, wow, wow. And this way I'll be taking 80% of my profits. Uh, let's see. I'm actually expecting someone to join my live here. Let me see if the person is awake. All right, probably not. Yeah, I was actually expecting them to come. It's a very special guest. You guys will get to see him one day. You guys will get to see the special guest of mine one day. And yeah, man, we'll probably be trading together. He'll be sharing his ideas. I'll be sharing my ideas and probably opening trades here together. Yeah, during these times, these sessions. Uh, yeah, this is where I'll be taking 80% of my trade. If price does close above here, hey man, beautiful, just amazing, right? And if we close in this area here, right? Let me just say, for example, we close bearish like this, right? If we close bearish in this area, yeah, let's say we close bearish like this, right? On this current candle, I'm talking about this current candle that's open right now. If we do close bearish like this, yeah, man, I'm just gonna have to wait it out. I'll probably call it a session, like literally, right? Because I mean, if we close in this area and let's just say price opens right now, like where are we going? Where are we going? Where's price going from there? I don't know. And if we close low like this, hey man, tough, tough. Mm, hmm, interesting. Guys, all my trades are only 140% up. If you're giving me anything lower than that, hey man, nah. You playing with me. You playing, son. Keep on riding through the night. It's my top I'm using. My type of music. It's my type of music. All right, so I'm going to explain what liquidity is to you. Yeah, last session I saw someone ask me what liquidity is, and I wasn't able to let you guys know what that was, right? So I'm going to explain what liquidity is so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about. Like, so you guys know, I always use this term of price twerking, right? And I'm always like, yeah, price is twerking, price is twerking. Yeah, so what I'm basically talking about, I'm basically saying price is unable to have a closure below or unable to have a closure above a specific area, right? Let's just say this range that I drew up here, right? Let's say price pushes lower, right? Price pushes lower, and we basically have trader A and trader B. I'm just going to draw out everything so that you guys can understand where I'm coming from with this, right? So we basically have yeah, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, yeah, brush doesn't work. Okay, yeah. All right. So let's say, for example, we have trader A. Trader A is the trader who's not disciplined, right? Trader A is a trader who's not disciplined. It's someone who is not necessarily um, familiar with the markets, or I'd say someone who is basically maybe probably just getting started out and he doesn't know what to do in the market, right? So basically, trader A is the undisciplined trader, trader B is the disciplined trader, right? So, what would the undisciplined trader do when price looks to be breaking out in this area, right? So, because currently we are in liquidity right now, right? This is called liquidity grab. So, for example, because we are in the buys, right? I mean, like, let's say, uh, you see this level that I drew up here, and I said buys above. What would most traders do, right? If you guys have an idea, let me know in the comments what you think most traders would do in positions like this, right? What trader A would do, what trader A would do, he would probably sell when price just breaks out, right? As price is moving lower here, he would sell and he would think, oh my goodness, price is about to move. You are in the sells. What would happen? He would let price move, 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 right? Probably go into profits, right? But that would be price tricking him. That is not necessarily that does not necessarily mean he is in the sales, right? Let's just say that's price tricking him. And then what he would normally do is wait for price, push, 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 and then he wouldn't close still, right? And then what would happen? Price would reverse, right? Price would reverse, come back and close in the range, right? Now this trader A is in losses, right? And when trader A is in losses, he doesn't necessarily understand why, right? But we know why. Professional traders know why trader A is losing money. It's because price created this wick. Do you see this wick that I'm talking about? This is where trader A got in because he's impatient. He did not wait for price to give us a closure, a specific closure to take a trade, right? And this is what we call liquidity, right? This liquidity grab, this is where most traders lose money because what would happen after that? I'm gonna draw up a plan for you. Let me show you what would happen after that. This is what would happen afterwards, right? You'd see price do something like this afterwards. You see price push up. Then let's say for example trader A had his stop loss somewhere around these levels here. And what would price do? He would get in the sales, not even go out after price closes like this, right? Back inside the range. And then what would happen is he would literally wait it out and price would push up, right? And when price pushes up, that's where he loses all his money. And then he would ask himself, he'd be like, why did I lose money? The reason is you have been opening trades within a range, and this is where liquidity grabs happen 90% of the time, right? This is where beginner traders lose money most of the time. But now I'm going to give you guys an example of trader B. What would trader B do, right, in a position like this, right? So I'm going to come back, draw the sell again, right? Let's say price is moving lower around these times, right? And as price is moving lower, trader B, because trader B is a disciplined trader, right? Now let's talk about trader B. Trader B is a disciplined trader. Trader B is someone who is going to wait for price to give us a closure, right? And then what would happen? Price would give us a closure, something nice, something similar to this, right? And what would happen? Yeah, price would close similar to this with a nice bottom wick, and a nice top wick. Where's the wick? Where's the wick? How can I fix this? Okay, let me just do this. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a nice example. Yeah. So price would close like this, right? This is what trader B is waiting for. Trader B would wait for price to close something similar to this, a beautiful closure like this, right? And then trader B would be like, okay, he's a disciplined trader. Then on the next candle, because this is a breakout, right? This is a breakout sell. Let's say the higher time frames are confirming. Let's say you go on the 4 hour time frame, the 1 hour time frame, correlations and prices correlating, and price looks good to keep on pushing lower, right? Then trader B would enter right on this candle right here. Trader B would enter on this candle, wait for price to push lower, probably close and fill this wick, right? And this is where trader B would take his money, right? This is where trader B would take his money. This is discipline. This is waiting, right? This is understanding price action, understanding where price gets to operate, right? If you don't understand these type of things as a trader, and you're not patient enough to wait for price to like give us a closure, then you're not gonna you're not gonna make money, right? You're not gonna make money, you're gonna lose a lot of money, and then you're gonna wonder why you keep on losing, right? But this is the reason why most traders lose money. And you know, like I've seen a lot of traders just want to open, right? They just want to open trades, right? And at the end of the day, price is not going to give you what you're looking for if you're not ready to wait. You guys get what I'm saying? Like if you're not willing to wait, price is not going to give you what you're looking for, right? But if you're willing to wait, price will give you exactly what you need, right? So, okay, I'm done explaining. Let me not over explain and waste time. I see we're about to get a closure here. Let's see what price wants to close like in the next 50 seconds here. Are we gonna be able to open a trade or not? So what I was explaining basically is this candle, right? This is basically what liquidity would do to you. Liquidity would literally trap you. So whoever bought above this area, right? Let's say someone got in the buys in this area. This is what price is doing to you right now. You're basically in losses, right? You're basically in losses. And this is exactly what I keep on telling people. Relax. The market is not against you. The market is working for you. You just have to wait, right? Wait, be patient, and price will give you the setups, right? Price will give you the setups. Trust. Like right now, look at the closure right now. We just got a closure, right? Price is not telling me anything right now. We closed back in the range, right? And this range is basically what I am not willing to do to open. I'm not willing to trade in this area here. I can't because price is not telling me anything, right? Looking at the higher time frames, you can see that we are bullish. And when we are bullish, right, the previous candle is bullish, but we see that we have already tapped, right? We tapped targets in this area and price is basically playing around. So am I gonna get in the sells? No. Am I gonna get in the buys? No. Why? We are still in the range. So we're gonna wait for the next candle to close. When the next candle gives us a closure, then we're gonna have to wait it out and see what type of closure it is, right? And with that closure, that's when we can say, okay, price is basically doing what we are looking for, right? And then we basically open the trades. I would go in the buys, but the only reason why I wouldn't take these buys is this, right? The range is close to this area. Do you see that? So this would be like a 30 pip. Okay, 30 pip is not bad, right? But it's not good enough for me because we are in the range. And what happens in the range? There's a lot of liquidity. There's a lot of price grabs. Do you see that? Price went down, price pushed up. So now, how are you going to trade such, right? How are you going to trade such? I would rather wait for price to give me a beautiful closure above, right? And it gives me a beautiful closure above. That's when I would interested in taking a trade, right? So right now, what am I waiting for? I'm waiting to see price close something similar to this, right? And then if we close something similar to this, then I'm obviously open to taking those buys, right? Because now I do see that price played out, price took out every single impatient trader. I'm just waiting for price to take out all the impatient traders. Once price takes out all the impatient traders, because I'm patient and I'm not rushing to make money, I'm waiting for the right setups, then I would come in when price is done taking out all these impatient traders, and then I would literally just take my buy, catch my pips, pip and dip, get the pips and leave. And that's basically it. Like literally, that's it. Wait. Waiting is important, guys. Waiting is the most important thing you can ever do. Relax. The market is not going anywhere, right? The market is not going anywhere. Price is not going anywhere. Money is not going anywhere. When you understand these fundamental things, then you will make it in trading, right? Patience, 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 patience pays. Patience is the only thing that will pay you in this market. If you're patient enough to wait, then you will get paid, right? So currently, right now, price is just playing around, and yeah, man, I'm just gonna have to wait it out and see how this candle closes, like this current one. If it gives us a proper closure here, yeah, we'll probably take the buys. Yeah, probably the buys. I'm more bullish than bearish today. Yeah, look at that. On the 15 is what I drew up, right? So now price literally closed like this, and now we're gonna probably get a closure above again. Let me just adjust this range here, right? So in the next 10 minutes, if we get a closure somewhere around here, as long as price doesn't push all the way up to this area, right? If price pushes all the way up to this area, then I'm not interested in the buys, right? If it pushes all the way up to this area and keeps on moving, then I'm calling it a day. That's a session for me. I'm not gonna open any other trade, right? But if price closes like this, right? If price closes like this, right? Then I know I'm comfortable enough on the next candle to wait for price push all the way up, give me a nice 40, 50 pips, pip and dip, take my money, and I'm done. Literally, literally, that's it, right? That's it. And that's what I would do. Like literally, guys. Literally. Like you don't have to rush. Don't rush. Be patient. Make sure that your patience pays, right? Just make sure that you wait. When you wait for price to do its thing, when you wait for price to react, play around, do its thing, and then on the next candle, when you get a candle closure, that's what's more important. The most important thing is a candle closure. When you get a candle closure, then you can take a trade after price closes, right? So I already drew up a plan for you. Trade the plan, plan the trade. I already drew up a plan for you. If price does not follow my plan, then I'm not interested in taking any trade. But the moment price decides to follow my plan, then, then, right? Only then, right? Only then I'll be interested in taking a trade, right? Breakout buy, salary play, any type of trade, as long as price respects my setup, right? And the moment price respects the setup that I drew up, the setup that I planned, that's when I take a trade, right? But I know most impatient traders are going to just, enter anyway. And that's where they're going to lose. Obviously, you guys are going to lose money. Like, it's simple, right? But patience pays, yeah. Nothing pays more than patience in this game, right? Yeah, the 15-minute is looking much prettier for me. The 30-minute is kind of confused. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna have to wait for a closure here. Yeah, the closure. I'll wait for the closure on the 15 here. And I already drew up a plan. Once price decides to close above like this, right? On the current candle, if the current candle closes something similar to this, then I will only be comfortable on opening a trade and potentially moving up, right? I'll take 50% of my, 80% of my trade somewhere around here, and potentially price will keep on driving here, right? Just like that. So I already drew up my plan, and that's what I'm waiting to see in the market. If the market does not give me that, then I'm not interested. La la la. Move the dance. Yeah. And again, if we get a closure below like this, right? If we get a closure below, right? Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna even open the trade. If we get a closure below, I'm not interested in a sell, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not interested, unfortunately. Yeah, I know there's a lot of impatient traders out here. I know. Like most traders, if they just followed their plan, they would have been the most profitable people on earth. Like literally, like there's more traders who know how to trade but are not financially literate, right? And they end up losing. Because forex is not just the strategy that you have; it's also financial literacy. If you are if you are financially literate, I think you will be able to set yourself up for success. But if you're not financially literate, hey man, good luck. That's all I can say. Yeah, 5 minutes for to a closure here on the 15. Let's see how we're going to close here on the 15. If you close back in the range, not interested. Yeah. And I feel like most traders, I feel like most beginner traders will not like this channel. And the only reason why I feel like most beginner traders are not gonna like this channel is because I'm very strict with my plan, right? If the setup is not there, I'm not in. Literally. Not even gonna shy away. Not even gonna, you know what I'm saying? If the setup does not present itself, then I'm not gonna take a trade. Simple as that, right? So I feel like most new traders, they just wanna, hop in. They just wanna hear the mentor just say, "Yo, buy right here, sell right here," and then they just wanna hop in and take trades and, hey man, good luck, right? I believe that beginner traders should only take 1 to 2 trades a day, right? That's what beginner traders should do. Beginner traders should only take 1 to 2 trades a day because I'm not a beginner trader, but I take like similarly that I literally take 1 to 2 trades a day, and that's about it, right? That's literally about it. 1 trade, 2 trades, one day, I'm done. And then after that, I step out and then I go about my day. Literally. After stepping out, I literally go about my day. Um, yeah. You guys, if you're a beginner trader, 1 to 2 trades a day, right? I'm more experienced in the game, so my experience allows me to take like approximately this at most. Hope you guys heard what I just said. 3 trades at most. I literally take only 3 trades at most in the whole entire day. This is the most I would do, right? But beginner traders should play here. This is where beginner traders should play around, right? And then, but this is the problem. Beginner traders, I know, instead of beginner traders playing 1 to 2 trades a day, they are here. This is where beginner traders are, right? 16 trades, 20 trades, sell, buy. And then, emotions, like, guys, like, if you really care about your emotions and you really care about your mental stability, you know that this is not going to make you profitable, right? This is where profitable traders play around. 1 to 2 trades a day, 3 at most, 4 maybe, you know. But I know traders who are not profitable, this is where they are. 16 trades, 20 trades, 100, 1,000. Like I know beginner traders, if they had the capital to take 1,000 trades a day, they would literally do it. I know. You know why I know? Because once upon a time I was here. I was one of these people, right? Once upon a time, I was this trader right here. I was trader A. I was impatient. I saw setups like 100 times, and I literally executed 100 times. There was one day I actually checked my charts, right? I actually checked my trades, right? And I was like, okay, let me see how many trades I took today. When I open the chart, I see like 16, 20 trades in one day. And guess what? My account was minus, right? This is where my account was sitting at, right? This is where my account was sitting at, a minus 1,000 rand in one day, only because I was impatient and I wasn't able to. Oh, okay, this looks money here. All right, this looks money, guys. I feel like I've been talking way too much. I feel like I've been talking way too much. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna wait for a lower wick here, and then probably price is gonna push here. My goodness. Wow. Is there no eraser here where I can just like erase everything at once? Am I gonna have to do this every time I explain? Delete everything at once? Yeah. Nah, bruh. Yeah, guys, I think the buys are valid, yeah. Uh hmm. I don't like this week. I don't like the fact that we don't have a long enough lower wick here. Like if the lower wick presented itself, maybe came around these areas, I'd be happy to take the buys, but I will open this trade, but I'm going low risk, right? I'm going low risk on this trade. Yeah. Hey. All right, guys, I'm gonna have my buy stops. I just want to see price create a low wick here. It would be money. I would be excited to see that. Yeah, you see now we talking. Now we talking. This is where I take 80% of my trade, guys. This is where I'm taking 80% of my trade, and I'll have my stop loss somewhere in these areas here. The buys look money. Yeah, man. Everything is just correlating. Seems like price is looking good on all time frames. Yeah, man. Money, 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 money. Yeah. So all I'm waiting for is to see price basically give us a good clue, a good. This is what I was waiting for. I was waiting for the 15 to give me a good lower wick here, and yeah, man, yeah, wherever the lows are here, right? This is where my stop loss would be. 80% of my trade will be somewhere in this area, and potentially wait on price to keep on moving higher here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I have buy stops. Let us see. Let us see. Are we going to get that pushed? Are we going to get the push right here on the 15? Yeah, man, this is a very special session. This session is all about discipline, all about, mindset, all about, um, what you can do, like, uh, as a trader, right? I'm all about mindset currently. Like, if you're talking mindset to me, if you're talking price action, this is what I was explaining to you guys basically today. Wait for price to play out, right? Excuse me. Wait for price to do its thing, right? Yeah. I have my buy stops in this area here. Let's see how price is going to play out. This was a very special session, guys. I was teaching you guys all about discipline, 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 discipline. I have a 70, what is it? 77% win rate during Asian session and a 20% losing rate. 22% losing rate, but I have a 77% win rate during these times. It's just a breakout buy, simple, right? 77% win rate. And I have a 22% lose rate. Yeah. 22% point 73 here, 73% lose rate during these times, right? So are you going to listen to a trader who has a losing rate of this much? Or are you going to listen to a trader who has 77% lose rate? Which trader are you going to listen to? Which trader are you going to pay attention to? And yeah, I have buy stops here. Obviously, if price doesn't play out the way we are looking for, then we are not interested, right? So a lot of people would ask me why, like, okay, let me show you guys something, right? I'd usually have my TP right here, and my stop loss would be somewhere around here. And a lot of people would be asking me why is your stop loss much higher than your TP? And I always tell them, look at the numbers, right? I have a 77% win rate. I take 80% of my trade right here and I let the rest of the trade be a runner. So most of the time when I experience this, I go into wins, right? And just a few times I'd be going into losses. So when I am financially looking at this, right, most of the time I am profitable, right? And I only lose just a few times. Hence, I really don't pay attention too much to my RR or whatever you would call it. Most people would take this too seriously, like, oh, RR, whatever, whatever. Bro, the setup is a success. The setup works most of the time. 77% of the time, agent session, the setup works. So why should I worry myself with this 22% where I'm going to lose $180? So let's say, for example, out of 10 trades, out of 10, like let's put this to a test, right? Out of 10 trades, I win 7 and I lose only 3, right? I get $700 here and I lose $100 here on each. So $300 minus $700, I'm left with how much? I'm left with, and these ones are potential runners. These ones, when they hit a specific area, it's like I'm out, right? So obviously, most of the time, you will find that this puts me in profits, and this is just a small. It doesn't even affect me. Yeah. Oh my goodness, my chart is a mess. Do we have any razor here? I don't even know. Nope. Nope. Oh wow. This is what I'll do. Yes. Yes. Okay. Why should I worry myself when there's only three trades that I will lose $188 and more trades where I'll get high profitability? Doesn't make sense. I wouldn't worry myself, right? But yeah, 3 minutes to a closure here. Let's see how we're going to close. If we do close above here, I'm still open for the buys. If we close below, then I'm not interested anymore. If we close back in this range here, I'm no longer interested to taking any trade and I will just call it a day here. Trading, trading. That's cold where I am right now. Yeah, like I literally live close to a river. I literally live close to a river. It's like freezing here. Yeah, 2 minutes to a closure here. Let's see how we are going to close in these next 2 minutes. If we close above the range here, we are looking money to keep on pushing up here. Let me see what's left. Anything on the left hand side here? Anything? Oop, nothing. Nada, zero. Yeah, man. 2 minutes to a close. 1 minute left. 1 minute to a closure here. Bum. 49 seconds to a closure here. How are we going to close? How are we going to close? 20 seconds to a closure here. Ooh. All right, we basically closed above here. Yeah, so my trade is still open here. Yeah, I'm not shying away from the buys. Yeah, we're about to get tapped here, guys. Once we create a low here, I'm probably going to move my stops to that area, and then should be a nice move. Like once we create a low in this current candle, I'm gonna move my stop loss to that area. Limit my limit these uh high stop loss, and then I would ride the wave here. Yeah, we closed above. The buys are valid. I'm just waiting for price to keep on pushing here. Yeah, I think these are gonna be the lows here. I'm gonna go low on risk here. Let's see how the 15 is doing here. Yeah, the 15 lows here. If the lows are somewhere around here, dub for me. This would be nice. This would be money for me. I'm just waiting to see where these lows are gonna go, and that's where my stop loss will be. Bum, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, the buys are valid here, guys. I'm just waiting for price to tap here. This is where I'll take 80% of my profits here. I'll take 80% of my profits around this area here and let the rest be a runner here. Yeah, price looks like it's about to tap. Yep. We are in the trade here. Crazy slippage here. Yeah, guys, we are in the trades. I'm gonna move my stop loss to this area here. I believe that price, yeah, just limit the stops, yeah. Just limit the size, the possibility of price reversing here. Let's see on the 30. Yeah, man, this looks good to keep on pushing up here. This is where we will take profit. 80% of our profit will be around these areas here, and price will potentially move up here. What the aura? Yep, we are in the buys. Before bop, bop, bop. The buys are looking money, money, money. Okay, we in profits here. Are we gonna get a push here? Yep, 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 yep. In nice profits here. Beauty, beauty. The price is looking good. Let's go. Price gonna tap our TP here. What else is in the buys with me? If you are in the buys, spam W, W, W. This is the type of music I listen to when I go out, guys. When I go like far away, like when I'm traveling far places, I listen to music like this. Keeps me awake in the car. FMWs, if you're in the buys, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Price going to push here. Price going to push. Are we gonna get a push here? Yeah, I'm gonna sneak in my stop loss here. I feel like price is pushed. I'm just waiting for price to just tap here. If it will price tap our TP here? No. Let's see the 15. What is the 15 telling us here? Close, hey? Close. If price turns around here and goes lower, that'll be crazy. That'll be crazy, fam. Wow. Look at that. Yeah, we're still in profits though. Let's see, is price going to tap here? $100, $100. Let's go. Patience pays. Patience pays always. Always. Trust in the process. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening with my chart now? Let me just reload it quickly. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Where's my chart? Where's my chart? Where's my chart? Where's my chart? Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, we're still in profits, yeah. Yeah, in profits, yeah. If you want to see more trades like this, subscribe, like, share, comment. Yeah, we're just waiting to see price tab here. That's it. That's it. All right, $60. Let's go. Okay, price is moving nicely here. I am going to go break even here, guys. Yeah, I'm going break even. And yeah. Yep. What did I just do? Did I just move? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm break even here on the trade. And let's see if price will tap TP here. $30 in here. Hey man, Goldie is taking its time here. It's taking its time to push. All right, we just got a 15 closure here. Looks like the 15 is gonna give us a lower wick before pushing up here. But yeah, seems to me that price is gonna keep on pushing here. But if price fails to push here, it's gonna tap as a break even, then we will be out of the trade here. But so far, so good. Yeah, we have a new 15 candle. Looks like price did create some sort of a low here. And yeah, man, if price pushes nicely here, it's gonna give us this $100 and then keep on pushing higher here. W. Yeah, one more push here, Goldie. One more push. Looks to me like Goldie doesn't want to push. Looks like it doesn't want to push above this area here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Why is this like one pip? Are you telling me we are one pip away from TP here? Let's see. One pip, like literally one. Wow. Now, Gold, you gotta do your thing. Do your thing, Gold. Do your thing. Come on now. Goldie is struggling. This resistance area here. Wow. I wouldn't be shocked if price decides to push lower here. Wow. Hey, man. But I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna wait it out. I'm a strong man. I'm strong. I'm strong. I can wait. I can wait. I'm a strong man. We can wait. We can wait. Can we not wait? We can. We were patient enough to wait for the trade. We will be patient enough to wait for take profit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep on pushing. Let's go, Goldie. I trust. I trust you, Goldie. I trust you. $90 in. Okay, yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nice. TP hit. Take profit hit. Wonderful trade, guys. It's a W again. A Monday session, Asian session. Let's go. Guys, I can't be too loud. It's still early in the morning. I'm tired. It's cold. It's cold and people are sleeping. All right, yeah. But this looks good, guys. Yeah. W trade. If you took the trade, spam W's in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, boys. That was nice. That was a wonderful trade. Uh, it was a slow one. It was a slow one. I'm not gonna lie. It was slow. It was slow. It was slow. Yeah, it took its time, but that was a W trade. Where is my what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Yeah, it was a 15-minute buy, breakout buy here. Oh, boys and ladies and gentlemen, I forgot, I forgot that we have women. Forgot we have women here. My bad, my bad, my bad. W trade, W trade. That was it. That was it, guys. That was the session. A nice. How many pips was it? Uh, how many pips? 70 pip move. That was a good move. 70 pips, guys. You see, it was worth it. It was worth waiting. It was worth the trade. And we took the trade. We planned the trade and we traded the plan. I keep on repeating trade the plan and plan the trade. And these are the type of results you're going to get. www is in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And then price decides to, you see, our TP was right on time. Like it was right there. Our TP was right on time. Yeah, let me just take my notes here quickly. Yeah, man. That was a quick one. That was a fast trade. Wow. In and out. Look at the 30, guys. Look at the 30. Wow. Damn. uh, I'm just taking screenshots of this trade. Yeah, this was just a daily week fill, basically. That's basically what it was. Um, I understand that we have tapped targets, and yeah, probably the cells could have also played out, and the cells are probably going to play out, but the cells are probably going to play out late, right? But right now, the buys played out properly. The buys played out amazing here. And if you enjoyed the session, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, and let's grow the community, guys. Like the most important thing I want to see happen here is the community grow. I want to see more of you guys hop in during my sessions, and yeah, man, let me teach you guys how to trade. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I told you guys, if they don't give me $1 million, I will not stop teaching how to trade. If they don't stop if they don't give me $1 million, I'm not looking for rats. Like if they don't give me $1 million, I won't stop teaching. So you guys better pray for that. Let's go. W trade here. Nice 70 pip move. In the morning, 70 pip move in the morning. That was amazing, guys. That was amazing. Uh, yeah, man. We just did another pip and dip. What a beautiful trade. Now price is doing its thing. We no longer interested, bro. We took our cash. We took our cash. We done. We took our cash and we done. Yeah, these were clean buys above. Yeah. You know, I'm guessing nobody has questions here, so I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna call it a session. It was a wonderful session. I have to go to sleep now. I'm tired. Tired. It's old. I hope you guys can see that I don't even have energy right now as we speak. So yeah. All right. No questions. It is W session. Glad to be here. I'm glad to serve you guys and give you guys um this wonderful information. And yeah, man. Um, I believe that with time, y'all will understand, y'all will learn, y'all will see how I trade. And if you, yeah, man, I'll just also have, uh, you know, extra lessons for people who like want to like really learn deeply on how I trade. Yeah, I'll have all those things set up for everyone. But that was a beautiful trade W session. And yeah, man, subscribe, like, comment, and make sure that you are here next time we take wonderful trades like this. With that being said, I'll see you guys on another one. It's your boy Topboylarry. Peace out.